Hey, hi, I'm back, Kaushik Chatterjee. So, last couple of videos, what you have seen, we have discussed even some details about the documentation of income tax, what exactly income tax, how income tax will be payable, all those things, how the returns will be done, all these things even we have discussed. Now, most of the people will be thinking, Kaushik, what about the NRI people? What about the people like, let's say, those who are abroad, those who are working even out of India? So for them, actually, this is the video. This is very, very important video. And I'm going to discuss about DTAA for them. So let me tell you the full form of DTAA, DTAA, the Double Tax Avoidance Amendment or Agreement, whatever you can say. So I feel the name itself you can understand. So I'll just repeat it once again. It is D for double, it is T for taxation, it is A for avoidance, and it is the last A, it is for agreement or amendment, whatever you can say. Now, how it is going to help out for NRI people? Let me tell you first, when I'm talking about NRI, definitely they are out of country, right? They are working in some other country. So they have to come back to India, let's say, but maybe in future, maybe probably after 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, whatever it is. So they have to come back to India. And if I don't know what is the benefit of DTA, if I don't know what exactly all about DTA, then definitely I'm not going to take out the benefit. Even I'll be falling into a trap of like paying even double tax. So the name itself you can understand. So you no need to even pay the double tax even for different countries. Even though you are staying in US, even though you are coming back to India, or let's say you are working in US or maybe some other Western countries or maybe out of India anywhere. So you no need to pay tax over there, and you are coming back with the money, and you no need to pay tax again in India. So that is was this DTAA been introduced, and this has been introduced with all major countries, all even developed countries. So you no need to worry wherever you are staying, which country you are working, which country you are staying. Just you have to understand their policies. So now I'll just give a simple example. So if I know about DTA, double tax, how to avoid the double tax for different countries. That is all about this amendment. That is all about this agreement. All about DTA. What I said. So nobody is going to help out on the same. So I need to understand what exactly I'm going to help out for myself. So let's say I'm just giving an example. Let's say I'm working for US, and let's say what I'm getting actually the currency will be dollar, right? Now with dollar, definitely the rupee, Indian currency, that is rupee actually, it is definitely, it will be a huge hell difference, right? So with that money, let's say if I'm coming back to India, and as per the Indian income slab, if I look out, so that will be a huge income, right? Because as I told you, there will be a different slab, and my income, it will be on dollar, and as for Indian currency, it will be like even 80 plus. So I'm just giving a rough figure. So 80 plus. So let's say if I'm earning, let's say in $1 lakh in US, so definitely it will be coming in India as per currency. Just an example, it will be 80 lakhs Indian rupee. So just imagine in $1 lakh, what will be my difference slab, and just imagine what will be my 80 lakhs even difference slab in India also. Now I, as a person, even definitely there are a lot of expertises are there. So you have to take their help, and you have to understand, okay, in US it is better for me to pay the tax, or it is India to pay the tax. Definitely for that you need an expert, and you have to understand the policy of different countries. You have to understand their tax slabs. So there are two things parallelly you have to maintain. Now I'm just giving an example. Let's say, as I told you, on the currency wise, what will be the change? So if I pay, let's say in US, it will be on my $1 lakh. The same amount if I want to pay, let's say in India, it will be my 80 plus Indian currency, Indian rupees, right? Now I'm just giving a rough figure. Let's say if it is around 10%, I'm just giving a rough figure. So on US, if I'm paying, let's say on 10%, so it will be on my $1 lakh of 10%. But same thing if I come back to India, that will be my 80 lakhs rupees 10%. Yes, definitely. I hope the calculation is very simple. So either it will be my $10,000 or it will be my 8 lakh Indian currency. So again, you have to understand like which is better for me, which is actually even going to be benefited for me. That's what I told you. You have to take an expert help on the same, whatever your slab, whatever, which country even you're going to reside, even let's say for more time, even though if you're coming back to India, let's say, even still you can avoid even this double tax payment, and that's what this DTAA been introduced. So for that you have to do your own calculation. Yes, definitely you have to take somebody's help also, some expert help. But ultimately what I'm trying to say, you no need to pay even in US also again $10,000, or let's say again in India also even the same currency, if I calculate even 8 lakh Indian rupees. No. To avoid the both tax, either you pay in US or either you pay in India, that benefit you will get. It is not like you are earning in US and coming back to India, since you are an NRI and you have to pay US and then you have to pay the India. No. That is what this DTAA been introduced. If you talk about India and US, yes, DTAA is applicable. So you no need to worry. Most of the people even working, let's say in US, people are working, let's say in UK, people are working in any Western developed countries. So definitely they no need to worry. We have even DTAA with India. Right? So only thing is you have to click on your mind, like which is benefited for me, to pay that country where I'm earning, where I'm staying now, or that money whatever I'm earning and I'm going back to India. I know even after 4 years, 5 years, let's say I'm going to come back to India, and that money even if I pay to India, so I'll be getting even lesser taxable burden on me. So that part you have to think, you have to educate yourself. For that, as I told you have to take even somebody's guide. But yes, you have to pay one even for one country. So again, if you ask me, the last thing, even it will be there in your mind also. So Kaushik, what will be the bracket of this? Right? So I cannot tell you ultimately on this, but yes, the average, if I tell you, the country even wherever you are working, and if you look at even in India also, so it will be between 7.5 to 15%. So it depends on country, depends on your income slab, as I told you. So, but average, if you ask me, yes, it will be around 7.5 to around 15%. Right. So I hope this is definitely is very useful, very important for people who are working, even especially out of India. They might be thinking, oh, somebody, if I even after knowing this, I think they will be having a different spark in the mind. Oh, this is also there. Even it is very important for you actually, because it is all your hard-earned money. You have to save your money, and as I told you, it is nothing like you are going to take in other way. It is on a direct way. Even all your income, it will be on a white way, and you are not even falling into any trouble of any burden of any income tax, even though you are paying that country, even though you are paying in this country. The only thing is you have to understand the DTA policies. You have to understand even which country you are staying, what exactly the benefit you are going to take, even either any one of the country. Right. So that's it from my end, and I hope this will also again will help you. A lot of people, even people, let's say their son, daughter, even who are relatives, even working in out of India, so they might even share the same information to them. I hope most of the people been educated on the same, but still how it works, what exactly it works, and what is the significance of this, so that you can share it off even after watching this video. So any more questions, any more queries, you are always welcome. As I told you, you are most welcome when putting all the queries even on my chat box, or let's say you can also ask me directly even on my mail ID itself. I'm just waiting, and always will look out for more queries even to answer you more. Right? So have a great time, and thanks always for watching me.